welcome back to another PNZ. Start this one with a compressor running in the background. I want to show you a problem I'm having. So last video, can't really remember what I showed you on that now. That's been, Windows, we got that on, and yeah, they're still not finished. Another week's gone by. So this is going to be a bit of a drawn out upload, this one, because there's not much happening on the truck. But I ordered a water temperature sensor to control the fan. I need 3 of them in the head for this truck to work. Well, that's what I figured out. So I've done that, but I'm trying to get the plug out of the head. It's just fighting me all the way. So I've gone and made a little service tool. So I'll put in my scrap bin, just got an old coach bolt out of a gate hinge, and I welded enough on the top. So I'll put that in there, obviously impact gun, and just see if I can shock it. I've tried the impact screwdriver, no luck with that. And the other problem is I can't tip the cab up far because the windows aren't held in properly, so I don't need them falling out. I'm going to get the hose. I'll put you up top in a minute and I'll show you what I'm trying to do. So welcome to my work area. I've got tools everywhere. I knock one and they all go, all on the ground. Right, I'll shine the light. If you can see that plug, I'll try and hold the light. I'll point with my finger. That plug's just there. I need to get that out. So I can go and put that water sensor there. It's a double wire one. I can show you the specs on it if I can get all this to work. I'm not sure where to sit you here. Scratch. Oh, the light's falling down. Scratch all my paint. Got my ugly face in the picture. Bend you down. Yep, be able to see it a little bit. Whether it's worth seeing, I don't know. I'll put that down in there. It's a bit of an angle. Get the socket on there. Get the ear hooked up before I lose it. That would be a bonus. Yep. Put that sensor down there before I knock it off. It's gone. It's in reverse. I say it'll just bugger my extension I've made on the end, but it might be enough to shock it. Because at the moment I'm not getting anywhere with it. I've tried the impact screwdriver in there and nah. Going the right way, yep. Not going anywhere. I can't really heat it unless I take all the other sensors out, and I don't want a big flame in there. Go the other way. Never really crossed my crazy little mind that would be so tight in there. I realised it hadn't been out, but I honestly didn't think that would be as tight as that. I know the light doesn't show you much, but yeah, I'm going to just screw that off there. Thought it'd make entertaining content. Now I've got to try and get that out of there. I don't know where to put tools up here. It'll fall down. If I can tilt this cab, I'll be a lot happier. Set that there. I can't tilt the blooming cab, eh? That glass falls out. It'll be a very costly exercise. Doesn't have the retaining rubbers put in it yet. And it needs heating, that plug. It needs a lot of heat. I've got all the jake brake wires and all that here. Not a smart thing to do. Right, you'll need a cold chisel, a big long one, and try and get that out of there. I'll show you what it's done. See the shiny head on there? That's me right there. That's me broken bit. Yeah, I don't do it easy when this was all in pieces. I just didn't understand the water system and what was I needed to make it all work. Right, I'll bring you back. Right, what's happening? Yeah, I can tell you. I'm onto my second tool I made for getting the 3/8 drive, I think that's what it is, plug out of the head of the engine. So made that out of a bit of Rio, welded a nut on there, and that's my second end I put on that. I just hammered it with the air gun, and I broke my first one I made a couple of times and remade that, and then I made that one and broke that twice, well, screwed it off, and there's just no way it was going to move, and then I ended up rounding the plug off. So there's the next thing we've gone to do. Started drilling it. I've taken stuff off the engine here. You can see where I haven't got paint under the bracket. It's close to the tappet cover. So I've taken all that off, so I've got access in here. And I'll just start drilling this plug. And I haven't actually checked that I've got a correct tap, but I should do. I hope I do. I've got a plug tap. Chase the threads. I'll draw that. I might try, then I'll try and collapse it a bit and get an easy out and work away at it. Try and do something. We've got to get it out, so I've got to get the other sensor in there. That's a different size, that over there, that blank one. And I'm not sure thermostat wise what side's that on. I don't fully understand that thermostat housing. But anyway, I'll give you another update as we keep drilling it. And I've got you set up there, but I know that pipe's blocking your view a bit. Is there any place I can put you, or safely put you? If I get violent here, it'll go wrong. Yeah, that broke that off. Hoping you didn't do that. Sort of hoping I can collapse that in the best I can. Not easy to do. I don't want pieces to come off and go down in the head. Man, that is really stuck in that head. I suppose it's been there 30 odd years. Yeah, that's my problem. It goes down and drops down in the head, and then it ends up through the water pump, which is not what we want. Trying to get rid of pieces. That piece. I didn't want to chop all the top off because I'm trying to use that to collapse it in. But I'm going to have to. Not meant to be easy. That piece off. I've got some funny shaped punches laying around here. I might be able to chase that down on the inside. Ugly. That's an understatement. There. Top's all broken off now. Up there. What am I going to do? Don't have anything to hit on there. I was hoping it would collapse, but it hasn't done that. It just hasn't. Right, I'm going to bring you back when I've got a further advancement. I work pretty slow. Right, I've turned you back on for a reason. I've lost the spanner already I was going to use. There it is. I've managed to collapse it on one side and it all moved. And I've put a cold chisel through the middle of it and touch a big piece of wood and bang my head. It is unscrewing. It is coming out, which is what I was after. And there we have it. Hold it down in the light, got it out. Yeah. I'll see if I got a tap down there, plug tap. I'll just run through that. I'll just put another plug in there and wind it in and out anyway, just to chase the threads. It's nervous times when you're drilling into a head on an engine. Don't like doing it. I was confident I'd get that out. Oh, the threads will feel good in there. Yeah, that feels real good. Never touch the threads or anything. Perfecto. Never damaged the head either where I've been mucking around. Cool. Alright, I'll show you what happens next. And there's a quick overview of what I've done. You gotta love it. Look at the wiring on it. Even I don't understand it. We'll find out when we turn the key on and all the fuses go pop pop. So obviously this one here controls the fan. So I didn't actually show you the sensor very much, but it's got numbers written on it. It's working range. I did test it in the vise to figure out what side's got the resistance and what side you put the power in. It has got ground and W, or it's got a G and a W written on it. So yeah, what I've done is these are live, and so I got 12 volts there, so I put 12 volts to there, and when that theory gets hot inside and it closes the circuit, puts 12 volts into that, that goes down to the air solenoid to turn the fan on. But I've double wired this. There's a double wire here. So also the fan control switch on the dash. So if I turn that on, the power's going to come down, comes into my double plug I got here, and shoots back off to the solenoid. So that's the only way I could figure that out, to do that. I'm not saying it's going to work, but it's what I'm going to run with for now. It looks good. So I'm going to start bolting all this back together before I forget how I took it apart, and then I turned the brain off. Not that it was on much, but yeah, I'm a bit over it. So we'll see what happens. Okay, little update. Window man came back, and with a bit of perseverance we've got these brackets on. We had to re-drill and sort of be pretty gentle there how we did things. We've got a little issue, the rubber's not quite sealing correct on the inside of the cab behind the glass to support it. So we've come to the conclusion we're just going to put a sealant material in there that we can pack it with, and he's going to run beta sealant on everything. So he didn't have the right sealant and the right application tool when he was here, so he said I'll be back. That's right. We used, quite clever, used Perspex, slid between the glass and tried to separate and do things. So while I'm waiting for him to come back and do that, to be annoying, to be in his way, I thought I'll muck around and I'll start and put the wipers on. So I've just got the blades here. I don't know if I ever showed it or not. I had to buy these blades, bought them off Walmart in America, and I got them shipped to our shipping facility over there, then they got shipped here. You just can't buy this type here. They're a saddleback mount. Everyone in the US will be looking at me laughing because I know you can walk into Walmart and buy them, but yeah, we just can't. So my other option was to change these over these arms, which I know you can change them. I think International. Right, with the magic of editing, I'll jump to this. The camera went flat while I was describing about the saddleback mounts. As I say, we can't buy them here. I didn't change the arms over to a J hook. I just kept that, but I was really pleased when these wipers arrived. I see the blades are actually replaceable. They slide in and out. On the genuine ones which are on this truck, they were a crimped bar on there holding the rubber in, and there's no way you can replace it. You've got to replace the whole unit here. So yeah, these rubbers, hopefully I'll find something which will slip in and out of there. I'll make something work the day I need it. So I got the arms on. This one here went on really good. It's on a little bit of an angle on the window, not too bad. And the other ones, yeah, I got it equal. I had to do a little bit of tweaking in the arm here. It's not, I thought about all this here, but none of that's adjustable. So my next thing I need to do is put some water in the window washer bottle. Make sure it's full. I know it works. I push the button, got water, teardrops all down the front, because it needs air to operate it. So I put my shop here on the truck, and it just pressurizes the water bottle. I hooked all that up when I had all this out inside the cab, had all the dash out and obviously bare metal. I hooked all the lines up, not knowing whether any of that was going to work, but it does. I was mentally prepared to put an electric motor on there to do something. So I'll put some water in the bottle and we'll sit inside the cab and we'll wash the window. Right, sit you up there for a bit of action. You can listen to my squeaky seat. Right, this is probably all gonna, I want to see those washer things. I don't really know how they work. Where are we touching? Something's touching inside the dash here. Hear it. Well, they do squirt on the windows. Nothing special. But they do wash. That's interesting. They don't return right to the bottom. Probably could get them coming over a little bit more. Don't really want those sitting up any higher on the window though. Be annoying. Try and show you a little bit. Sitting about there, line of sight. You can see the wash line just down there. Yeah, she's not really a wet weather truck. Not like a modern vehicle with 90% wipers on the windows. Mind you, I suppose when you're going that fast, the water will never stick to the window. Be like an aeroplane. Or think positive. Quick glimpse of the window water washer bottle. I had a funnel, but I realised I've had diesel through it, so that wouldn't be smart. Beautiful streaks all over the windows. I don't know if this bottle holds water or not right up. Might have a hole in it. Promising so far. Right, need another bottle. Right, today's D-Day. Don't know if you see me or not in the sunlight. Pretty warm day here today. I've got support crew with me, i.e. my boys, in case we have a tow at home. We're about 95% finished on it. Got a few little things to do. We're going to go for a test drive down the road. I just got a couple hundred metres on a semi-busy road, and then I just shoot down a side road. There's no one down there. It's, yeah, no secret, it's not legal to be on the road yet, but I just want to give it a run. We'll run the brakes and do everything we need to do and find all the problems we're going to have. And the next step will be obviously a certificate if I'm going to do that, to see what happens today. So we'll take you for a ride and we'll document it as we go, see what happens. See if we can grind some gears. Right, bit of a report on what happened. Nothing really, it was all pretty uneventful. As you would have just seen, there was a bit of road footage. Yeah, just my young fella had the camera. We weren't really focused on trying to get some high quality footage of it running up and down the road. We were more focused on what was happening with it and checking. So I went out the first time, we run for a little bit, and we come back and put it through the shop here, and we got underneath and just checked things visually, all the bolts and U-joints and all that type of thing. Felt all the temperatures, checked all the brake temperatures. I was running it pretty hard. And found a couple of little stupid things wrong, and like the linkage on the gear shifter on the cable, there was a boot on it that had bunched up and it was causing a problem. So just did a quickie on that and got it going again. Then we went out, and yeah, that was my oldest boy stood on the side of the road. That's the footage you saw when we went past. It's a dead end road, so pretty safe running up and down there. We did wind it up. We took it out to I got it up to 65 mile an hour, 110k, and I ran out of road. Still wanted to go a bit more, but yeah, don't want to be too overconfident in case the front wheels fall off. So overall, come back and went through a few more things, and just stupid little things I noticed on it. But yeah, no, pretty pleased with it. Sort of got to stop and think about it from when we first got it and what I've done to it and how far I've gone and the point we've got to. So it's a bit of an achievement. But yeah, the next big step, sirens, cops are after me. They heard what I was up to. Yeah, the next big achievement will be obviously a certificate. I keep talking about it, I know, but it's just got to be in the right frame of mind to put it in there, because yeah, they're going to attack me, I would think. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Something I haven't shown you is we didn't get the opportunity to try this out on here. We'll try and get it in the footage for you. Yeah, that system there, that'll be interesting when we hit that. I mean, we're already braking warp speed in top gear, so yeah, we're the engine room's gonna know about it when we make that go. Right, I appreciate you watching. I'm not sure when the next upload's gonna be. It's gonna be a while before I do anything on this. Got other things happening around here, and sort of it's just when I can get it into town and get that certificate on it, and then we can obviously be legal beagle and go out on the road and do silly things with it. But yeah, I appreciate you following me. Hang in there, there'll be another upload eventually. Thanks for watching.